Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of iCast. Today, we have one of our seniors, Ashley.
Hi, nice to meet you.
If you want to give a quick introduction to the viewers.
Hi, my name is Ashley Turcios. I'm a soon-to-be graduate for the class of 2026 of iPreparatory Academy, and I'm going to University of Miami soon, this fall.
Super proud of you, Ashley, and we all are so happy to see you advance in your life there.
Thank you.
And we're so happy to have you on this podcast because we know you've been such a hardworking member of iPrep for all these years.
Thank you.
Please elaborate on how long you've been at iPrep and how your experience has been at the school.
So basically, my years has been a lot shorter than the usual iPrep student. I came here in my freshman year.
Okay.
I was very, I was like, why iPrep? Why am I coming to this school? I was a little bit skeptical of the school. It was small. It was in a building, and most people didn't know. So I was like, oh, okay. But as the years passed, these past 4 years, I have really grown into the person I am, and iPrep really helped that. It really grew into the person that I am today, and able to achieve one of my dreams of going to UM.
And how is that acceptance at UM? How has iPrep been able to influence that or help you get to that point?
So what iPrep has done was truly giving me confidence that, yes, I might not have the most AP classes or the most highest SAT, but iPrep was like, you can do this. It doesn't matter what your scores or what your grades are, as long as you put the work in yourself and you're able to show admissions, especially who you are, you could really stand out. Yeah. And I feel like that truly happened in the iPrep, and I felt confident, especially with Miss Mueller, with my college essays, and talking with Mr. Major about the colleges and all that. So I was like, really, growing those connections with the teachers and them giving me confidence in myself, I was able to achieve that.
I feel the same way, and I think most students do that. The school really gets its heart from its teachers. I mean, we feel so much support from them.
100%.
Like the example you highlighted, Miss Mueller, she sits down with every senior and writes the college essays with them throughout the whole year just to make sure that they have something ready.
Yes, saw my tears of sadness and happiness.
That's amazing to hear. And please explain how the application process to UM looked like for you. Okay,
so I will say, at first, it was so overwhelming. I was terrified. I'm a first-gen student, first-gen in my family, first ever to ever go to college, especially of such prestige, such as UM. So at first, it was very overwhelming. At first, the college application was more like, okay, you got to tone down what type of classes you truly want to go to and how you can see yourself. Yeah. Then it's college essays, which took from like the middle of summer. I had started into like late October was when I was able to finalize my essay. It took months, guys. It was so
it's
hard.
It's brutal writing the essays.
It's so brutal.
You have to pick your topic and then...
Exactly, and you're constantly battling with yourself whether, is this story good enough? Am I able to show my personality to these admission counselors? Because remember, it's like a good 3 people that are going to look at your essay, your entire profile. Yeah. Then it's like the scores, SATs. It was overwhelming, but with the help of iPrep, it really was able to it's chaotic, but we're able to push through this challenge and you'll go to the finish line.
Yeah, and those college essays, I think, are something scary for all upcoming seniors. Yes. I think all high schoolers in general see how much pressure you guys have to pick a topic. What is some advice you'd give to those high schoolers?
I would say, first, don't compare yourself to others.
Okay.
Remember, each one of you guys are a different person. You guys went through different life changes, different lifestyles. You always got to remember, okay, yes, this person might have gone into a really, really prestige school and had this traumatizing story that you feel like is going to be okay, that's the whole reason they got in. But no, it's the whole purpose of the college essays to showcase your personality. For me, my college essay, I haven't really told anybody, but it's mostly about how I grew up always having these high expectations of myself, of I always put myself as being more mature than what I am to be. I forced myself to grow up way more than what I was supposed to be. And although it's not traumatic, I lost a loved one or I went through a traumatic experience, but it's more I was able to show my personality of how I grew from the start of freshman year to senior year. And I think it's really important. So it doesn't matter what, you might be doubting yourself and whatever your topic may be, but always remember, you got to put yourself first and always show yourself first. It doesn't matter what other people's stories are.
So the way to think about it is you get a page. How much pages do you get usually?
How much pages?
Or words, let's say.
It's about like 600 words, I think.
So you get 600 words to show admissions officers who you are.
Yeah, a page and a half.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And picking that topic right now is the process I'm in. So I'm really trying to find the right topic. But that advice is perfect for me. You know, trying to label myself. Not trying to label myself, rather just showing admissions officers.
Exactly. Just forget about the scores or all that. All that, just show of your life and who Mateo actually is.
Exactly. Yeah. Great advice. Thank you, Ashley.
No problem.
And diving into your major, if you want to tell the viewers.
So for now, I'm gonna enter as a public administration on the pre-med track.
And what has inspired you to follow that major?
So, for me, I was really uncertain what I wanted to do.
Okay.
I always knew, like, ever since I was young, I want to go to medical school, and hopefully, I'm able to achieve that dream. Mm-hmm. And the whole process of that, deciding what major, is that I was looking at what's not easiest, but most attainable major I could do. Because pre-med is a really, really, like, how do you say? It's like, it's like a difficult thing because there's orgo, there's chemistry, there's biology.
Oh, okay, a lot of STEM classes.
A lot of STEM classes. So.
And you're not into that much?
No, I am. It's just like I don't want to consume my entire major about that. Because what if I don't get into medical school? Yeah. I want to have like a good major to like get a job.
Ensure. Got it, 100%. Is there any person in your life that has inspired you to get into medicine? Or was it just something out of your heart?
It was just something out of my heart. Ever since I can remember, my parents, they would take me to Goodwill and I'll go to the toy section. And I find these little like medical toys and I just like, okay, I want to play doctor.
That's cool, okay.
And I go to my parents and like, Mami, papi, puedes ser tu doctora. And I'm like, it was just something always that I loved. Every year, like, what is it, career day at my elementary, I was just dressed up as a doctor to the point like teachers knew. They're like, oh, look, this is Ashley, she wants to be a doctor.
It's just always something you've wanted to do.
It was something I always had, and I'm like, oh, so hopefully, please.
What's most exciting about UMTU? I feel like it's such a great campus. I've been. It's beautiful. I mean, the nature around, and they have a great medical school on top of that.
Yes,
Jackson.
as well.
So what excites you the most about it?
I think it's just being able to meet so many people from different parts of the country, because I'm part of like those Instagram pages like, hi, my name is blah, 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 blah. And I see these people from California, Rhode Island, Texas, Tennessee, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is like way more diverse than I thought it would be. And it just like the whole concept of like college, you get to meet new people, you get to express yourselves, and it's just like, it really like, it's very how do you say, aesthetic?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It is. I mean, going into the campus, it's like, for me, one of the most beautiful campuses I've been to.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
The buildings, and I think they've developed it a lot over the years.
Yeah, definitely. They have new buildings for like freshman doors. Have you seen those freshman doors?
Yeah, no, I haven't. I've gone to the backside in the physics building, but the whole STEM center is there. It's beautiful. It's like trees, because they have the environmental sciences right there.
Whole paradise.
Yeah. And speak a little bit about your background and how that has helped drive you to a point like this, to getting into such a good school like UM.
All right. So as I said before, I'm a first-gen student. My parents come from Honduras, especially San Pedro Sula, which most people, people from Honduras or from Latin America say like, oh, it's a very dangerous and poverty-driven city, and like, I always hear the backstories of my parents saying like both of them grew up in poverty. Okay. Most of them had to share like just a one bedroom with like their 4 or 5 siblings, something like that. And it really like, it didn't sadden me, but it's more like, okay, my parents sacrificed everything they knew. They moved to a whole different country, and I'm like, I got to do something worthy. Yeah,
it's that feeling that, you know, you've had so much backing from your parents, from your family, to bring you to a spot like this. And I mean, you've done incredible things with it. So
thank you. Yes,
I'm sure everyone's super proud of you, Ashley.
Yes, thank you.
What are some of the most rewarding things you've done as a high schooler? Some of the most rewarding activities you've taken a part of?
Wow. Can it be like anything, like academically or socially?
It doesn't have to be academically. It can be anything you've done through your high school years that you felt is the most rewarding.
A couple is that finding my friends, Maria, Eileen, Juanita, Michael. It was really a like monumental time,
Yeah.
like period, because I'm like, wow, I found people that make me feel great about myself and like support me and all that. So that's one of the things I'm really, really glad.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, just something about it makes me feel the most authentic about myself. I'm able to like be truly who I am. Another is that the opportunity of the internship. Like most schools, they don't have the same thing as iPrep. Like juniors, seniors, they get to leave early and get internships.
It's incredible, right?
It's incredible. So for that, I volunteered at Jackson Memorial Hospital.
Nice.
So my first year, junior year, I worked in the what's it called? The rehab facility for the Heart Institute.
Oh, wow.
So I was able to work in the desk with the nurses and with the secretaries. I was able to answer phone calls and like do pages and like organize the charts, and sometimes I even interacted with some patients, and it was really cool. I was able to like expose myself to that, and it was high intense, but I was like, this is the reality of the medical field. Yes, I talked with the nurses and the secretaries. There were some doctors that passed by. I had like little conversations with them and all that. It was really cool.
Yeah.
In senior year, I volunteered for the children's hospital, and I worked with the child life department.
Okay.
Which is basically pediatric patients long term in the hospital. They're lonely and they just need communication or social to be socialized.
What was your role there?
There, I just basically walk into the rooms. I'm like, hey, do you want to do an activity? Do you want to hang out?
Nice.
Do you want to play a game? Do arts and crafts? And I really grew relationship with some of those patients. It's like, I'm so happy. Some of them, I see them getting discharged, and I'm just so proud of them.
Yeah, of course.
And sometimes, they might be there a long time. I walk in, I see their smiles on their faces, and it's just all worth it.
I know. That must be rewarding for you.
Yes,
I mean, seeing the humanity in it is definitely... It's not easy in the medical field.
It's not easy. Yeah. It really gets into your emotions.
The stress, of being on the clock for so long, as well as seeing, it's not easy to see someone go through stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's nice to see the good side of it, Yes. So that would wrap up our podcast, Ashley. Okay. We're going to do a quick lightning round. It's a segment we do with every fellow podcaster that we have. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question. I don't know if you've already seen, but to explain to the viewers as well, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to respond with the first thing you think of, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Best show out right now?
Best show out right now? Oh, I watch a lot of old shows, so
That's fine.
I watch Suits.
Suits, okay. I
What's
like
that?
it. No, I like it.
Okay.
I like it a lot. Best movie of all time?
La La Land.
That's a good movie.
Okay. See?
Yeah.
I cry every time.
Favorite artist, meaning like musician?
Mine's like a duo. It's called Between Friends.
Okay.
I really love them. It's like a sibling duo band.
Okay.
It's like, their songs are so good. I love them.
And the final question we usually ask, what has been your biggest inspiration throughout this whole process? One person.
I would say my little brother that's here. His name is Axel. Basically everything.
Little brother's right there for the people who don't see him.
So I basically do everything for him. I took care of him when he was little. I cooked for him. I cleaned for him, all that. And I just want to make this process way easier for him when it's his time.
Thank you so much for being here with us, Ashley.
Of course. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you to all the people tuning in. This is our goodbye from iCast.
Bye.
Bye.